Hey guys, it's been a while since I recorded, but since there is a new set out, I wanted to bring you a video while it's still fresh. I pre-ordered a box of Ascended Heroes ETBs, and let's get into them. As you can see, I got a box of 10 ETBs. I pre-ordered them for around 65 each, including shipping. Pretty happy with that, seeing as how popular the set has become. Let's take it slow and easy on the first one, and then I'll speed up a little bit so the video doesn't take 2 hours. What do we have here? ETB, set booklet, and then the newer ETB design with the plastic insert instead of the old cardboard insert. And when we have our 9 packs, our sleeves, our promo bag of energies, dice set, and of course a coin. Alright, 9 packs, all the same artwork. I've done a bit of Mega Dream, the Japanese, well, at least partial equivalent, but my very first pack of Ascended Heroes. Let's see what we get. Team Rocket's Murkrow, very cute, Togepi, Grubbin, Raboot, good old Haunter, Vikavolt, Forest of Vitality, this looks like the Hunter x Hunter forest, Miss Drevis reverse, Fan Rotom reverse, and Ends Reshiram, normal holo rare. Alright, no big juice for the first one. And it's a huge set. I think there's like, 217 normal cards and then a whole lot of secret rares. So I think we're over 300 cards in total. And then counting reverses, it might even go towards 400, 500, I'm not sure. Colossal, Hollow. It's an absolutely lovely day out today. It's like the first bit of nice weather that we've had since a lot of rain and cold and wind, and hey, there we go, Black Belt's training. Nice. I had some sleeves ready. So yeah, it's lovely weather. Obviously great for me to be inside ripping Pokemon cards, but hey, this won't take that long. I'll try to enjoy a little bit of the weather as well. But now that it's still relatively fresh, the set, I wanted to get this video out. I pre-ordered them, and I think last Friday was the 20th. That's the official European release for the set. Tapu Koko, Holo Rare. And I got my delivery on Tuesday, the 24th, which was yesterday at the time of recording. So today is Wednesday the 25th, and it's my goal to get this video out for tomorrow, for the 26th. Right now I'm trying to post every Thursday, and I already had a video lined up, but I'll push that back by a week. Another Ends Reshiram. And I have a lot of videos, a lot of video ideas, and a few already pre-filmed and lined up. So my goal for posting every week for the first 3 months of the year is looking in reasonably good shape. Team Rocket's Spidops, Holo Rare. But yeah, you might encounter a little bit of, time asynchronicity. So this is by far the most recent filming I've done. So if I reference like bad weather or the winter months or, you know, that kind of stuff. Pheasantipity EX. Then it was probably filmed in January. But hey, such is life. And we have this nice natural lighting today. This looks cool. Galarian Zigzagoon. And I see that my, you know, face, etc. It's a touch darker, but it's also kind of beautiful natural light, so I like it. And I ensured that the cards are very well lit, so should be okay. Okay, last pack of our first ETB. Chikorita, Team Rocket's Watchtower, Electric, Noivern, Watchtower Reverse. Hey, Weavile Illustration Rare. Very cool. Well, I think with 1 EX and 2 secret rares, it's pretty much par for the course, right? For 9 packs. Maybe even a little bit better. Obviously, it will be cool to get one of the big cards. But I'm not complaining. Very, very nice. Alright, so this is box number 1. I don't think I'll have room to put up everything that we get, but maybe I'll just highlight the best ETB that we've pulled, and then I'll just show everything in one go at the end. Alright, next box. I'm gonna take it a little bit quicker from now on. 9 packs, and this is the score to beat. Rayquaza, Holo Rare. Bam! Okay. Bringing out the big guns. Mega Frostless EX. And this is like the manga rare. And it's got a new kind of symbol. See? It's like a 1 red and 1 green star. This is very cool. Well, I think this card alone beats everything that our previous ETB gave us. Nice. I think the Mega Frostless SIR is probably my favorite art in the set. I know it's not the most expensive. It's not like the Dragonite or the Mewtwo or the Gengar value-wise. But there's just something about the artwork that I really, really like. And let's see if we can get one. My best pull out of Mega Dream was the Pikachu SIR. Also kind of like a comic book style. Even though it wasn't like officially a Azumarill EX. Officially a manga rare. Oh, interesting. So we got a Misdreavus illustration rare, but it was in the first reverse holo slot. So I think that means that we can get like double hitters when you get like 2 illustration rares or, you know, other kind of cards in one pack. So it'd be cool to see if we can get lucky like that. Erica's Victory Bell, holo rare. Terrapagos. Megas Crafty EX. Very, very, very good box. So we got the Misdreavus illustration rare, 2 EXs, and the Mega Frostless manga rare. Nice, very happy with that. So we have a new contender, a new box to beat. Box 3, ETB 3, I should say. Hey, Mega Hawlucha EX. This is another one of those red green star manga rares. I'd need to check if that's going to be beating our current setup. I don't know. But for now, let's keep them side by side. Mega Gengar EX. Oh, that's a good pull. That's probably the best regular EX we can get, right? At least value-wise. Togekiss, Holo Rare. Regice, EX. Wow, I think we got 3 hits out of 4 packs so far. I've seen very diverging views on pull rates. A lot of people are saying that the pull rates are really good and that it's like a fun set and, you know, it's easy to get hits. And of course there's always people complaining. And it's hard to get, like, you know, any kind of meaningful statistic from people opening 1 ETB or, you know, just being very limited in their testing. We got a Dracloak, illustration rare. Very cool. But we've got 10 ETBs, so we are doing 90 packs, which is still not, you know, the best experiment size, but it should tell us a little bit more than just opening 1 ETB. Alright, so conceptually we did the same, right? We did 1 manga rare, 1 illustration rare, 2 EXs, and I'll quickly check value to see which one of these boxes is winning. Alright, I gave it to the latest box we did. They were basically tied value-wise, but I think the Gengar was the better EX. So, hey, interesting to keep things moving, right? Tapu Koko, Holo Rare. Entei. Team Rocket's Mewtwo. A normal EX. And at least for Mega Dream, the reverses were quite nice in this set. Quite, you know, valuable. Mega Dragonite EX, also a really good EX. So I'll have to, you know, make sure that I harvest all the reverses as well, because I think most of them, well, go for a relatively pretty penny compared to what reverses normally go for. Lunatone. Fan Rotom, illustration rare. Normally the Rotoms are not given that much love. So I don't think we're on track to beat the previous box. But we have 2 packs left. Team Rocket's Transceiver. Again, it is a hit, but I don't think it gets a lot of love value-wise. Last pack magic for this ETB. Nope. Alright, well, I think I don't need to look this one up in order to make the call. Fifth ETB. We haven't gotten huge amount of heat yet. I mean, I'm a bit of a sucker for getting cards graded, so I would love to get something that's you know, really worth grading. So an SIR ideally, or one of the other big cards. Togekiss, illustration rare. Look, gorgeous card. And I'm about to send in my biggest PSA submission yet. And I'm gonna do a video on that you'll probably see come out in a couple weeks, because it makes sense to do it in a certain order. And once you see the video, you kind of understand why. So whatever I manage to pull from Ascended Heroes, that's basically, you know, last call. So anything good I can still include. And then it's off to the races. Mega Diancie EX Manga Rare. So yeah, if I pull anything good, then I can still include it. But it's getting sent out. Well, it will have been sent out by the time you see this video. Ooh, Canary. Not the SIR, but still, really cool card. I don't know, like normally I'm not very big into trainer cards or the like waifu type stuff, but I did play a bit of the new Legends ZA game. So these characters have a little bit of meaning to me now. And that does vastly increase the fun of pulling them, because otherwise normally a trainer card like this was exactly the kind of stuff that meant nothing to me. Cinderace CX. But now that I've, you know, played the game a bit, I have to admit it's a lot more fun when you pull one of these characters. And Amandabuzz EX. Uh-oh. Alright, so hit rate wise we did really well. 2 EXs, 2 illustration rares and a manga rare. Let me check value. The king is dead, long live the king. Our latest ETB did better. So we have a new #1 spot. Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Normal hollow. But still, no huge hits yet. It would be fun to get, you know, a truly big hit, and then, well, it probably won't get beaten, but it'll be fun to try. Spectrier. Cool card. And with the set being so hot, you can see that all the prices are still, you know, nice. Another Canary. Are still really high. So if you open an ETB, or, you know, there's the tech stickers out as well. I think those are the only products right now. And the 2-pack blisters. And you've got hits that you don't want, then typically now is the time to sell them, because you're gonna get the most value for them. And it is theoretically possible that Ascended Heroes is one of those sets that will only go up from its release. But it would be, you know, a very, very rare occurrence if that were to happen. Especially since we still have the booster bundles coming, and, you know, there's a lot more product coming. Ethan's Magcargo illustration rare. I don't really have any specific warm feelings for Magcargo as a Pokemon, but this is a dope artwork. Nice. So yeah, you know, any cards that you don't want, I'd sell them now, because I think they're likely to just go down over the next weeks and months. I don't think this Magcargo beats a Mega Diancie and a Togekiss. So we have and same goes for these promos, right? Because I think they're going for like $7 or $8 now. So if you don't want this promo, then, you know, you basically get like a free pack worth of cards if you choose to sell it. And as more ETBs get opened, a lot of these promos will come into the market. So, I don't know. You consider how badly you want it, because you're better off selling it now, Mega Scrafty EX, and getting $7 or $8 for it than waiting 1 or 2 months and probably seeing it go down to like, I don't know, $2 or $3. And it might, you know, stay a little higher because it's, as you can see, they've sealed the promo in with these partitions, but it hasn't got a separate like seal. And you can already see that this promo is, for example, a little scuffed. So it could be an interesting one, because normally promos are all very pristine. But if these have a tendency to get banged up because of the way they're packaged, another fan wrote them, it's such a big set and we're getting duplicates. So if these promos have a tendency to get banged up, then, you know, it could also be interesting to maybe get one graded or something if you manage to pull a super clean one. Ethan's Macago Hollow Rare. Okay, so no extreme heat yet. And I think this is, you know, Team Rocket's Kangaskhan. This is what the normal ripping experience is like, right? So you can see people on Reddit that do like a 2-pack blister and they pull like the Golden Dragonite and the Gengar. Registeel EX. But it's just not real life. And hey, I'd argue that for most of the pulling I've done on this channel, I've been... okay, so this isn't beating that. I've been below average luck. And I'm not saying that to feel sorry for myself or to bitch. But yeah, I think most of you would agree. Especially all the packs that I did that came out of the UPCs. Man, we got our ass handed to us. And assuming we have normal hit rates, that's about 1 SIR every 2 booster boxes, so every 72 packs, Regirock EX. Then it wouldn't be a huge stretch to say that if we do 90 packs, so that's 2.5 booster boxes, we should have a reasonable chance of doing 1 EX, 1 SIR. But hey, the gods have been far crueler than this before, so we'll see. Come on, baby. Now it's time to start giving us the juice. The Dunsparce EX, everybody's favorite Pokemon. Nope. Another Togekiss. Man, I think there's like 90 or 100 secret rares in this set. And we've pulled 3 duplicate pairs already. The Togekiss, Canary, and Fan Rotom. That's crazy. Okay, this is not shaping up to be the best box. Colossal Holo Rare. Well, at least I won't have to see what the winning box is. And there's one, I forgot, there's one like supporter card in the set that's kind of like Lily's Determination previously, in that it's a meta card. So don't treat it as normal bulk. And I'll put it up on the screen because I forgot which one it was. But you'll be able to get a lot more for that one. Right, box number 9, 9 packs. Lunatone Holo. Miss Magius, Miss Magus. Ethan's Macargo. Koraidon EX. Heyo! I think that's our big hit. Canary, special illustration rare. Very cool. Boss's orders. Well, not the most impressive box hit-wise, but the hit that we got, the Canary, is definitely going to catapult this box into the lead. So that's very exciting, because it means that with only 1 ETB to go, we have a new ETB in the lead. Wow. Isn't that something? Last box. Let's see if we can pull some unreasonable luck out of our ass on this last one. And we are off to a good start with another Weavile. Or a bunch of Weaviles, I should say. Illustration rare. Zangoose EX. 2 for 2, baby. Well, I just took the pack off screen. It's gonna look super dodgy when I get Gengar now. No. Fuck me. Another dupe, baby. So we're on our 5th dupe, because we already had the Weavile as well. Now we have another Black Belts training. But we'll take it. Nothing special. Mega Audino EX. Aw. Cutie. Last pack. 90th pack. 10th ETB, last pack. Can we pull something ridiculous and beat the SIR Canary? Ta-ta-ta-ta. Pawniard. King Rockets Murkrow. Togepi. So this is almost exactly the same start as our very first pack that we did. Pancham reverse. Colossal reverse. Munkidori. Too bad. No big finale. Alright, let me clean all of this up and I'll show you the results. Alright, here we are. Regular EXs first. Registeel, Koraidon, Audino 3, Kangaskhan 4, Scrafty 5, Mega Dragonite 6, Mewtwo 7, Regice 8, Gengar 9, the Dunsparce 10, Regirock 11, Ho-Oh 12, Cinderace 13, Fezandipiti 14, Azumarill 15, another Scrafty 16, Cinderace 17, Mandibuzz 18, and Zangoose 19. So 19 EXs out of 90 packs, 1-9 out of 90. So that's a little bit better than 1 every 5 packs, which I think is a pretty good hit rate. Then on the left I've started with our doubles, so we have 2 of the Canaries, 2 Fanrotons, 2 Togekiss, 2 Black Belt, 2 Weavile, Misdreavus, Ethan's Macargo, Dracloak, Boss's Orders, and the Transceiver. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1 illustration rare or ultra rare in every 6 packs, which is not bad at all. And then we have our 3 manga rares and our 1 SIR. So these manga rares showed up 1 in every 30 packs, and our Canary was in 1 in every 90 packs, or probably 72 packs, but we did 90 packs, so we got 1 SIR. So I'm really happy with this. I don't think any of this is gradable. I mean, if you can compare the top to bottom centering, it is super heavy on the bottom. And I think it's kind of the same for all of these. This is also very bottom heavy, and it's got like a little tilt to it. Like the top left corner is a lot closer to the border than the top right corner. So it's got like a, it's not perfectly aligned. This Hawlucha also very off center on the bottom. And this Canary is pretty clean, I have to say. There's just a few like little bits that make me feel like it won't 10. And it's just not really, you know, a huge value card. I think this is going for like 60 bucks now. I don't know. I don't really see any benefit or upside in trying to grade this. And even though I think for a trainer it's a cool card, yeah, I don't think I've ever... Well, no, that's not true. I graded Lily's Determination. But in general, I'm not a fan of grading trainers. It's just not very... I don't really collect them, and I try to only grade stuff that I wouldn't mind having in my PC if nobody wants to buy it, ultimately. So yeah, that's my take. That was 90 packs of Ascended Heroes, 10 ETBs. Let me know how you think I did. Let me know what you pulled. I'm sure there's a lot of you who did a lot better than me, even in a single ETB. And please check out my other videos. I have a lot of stuff coming up. And thanks for watching, and see you soon.